I had let myself be happier. We have written this book, Be More Kid, How to Escape the Grown-Up Trap and Live Life to the Full, for everyone who wants to get the very best from their life, so that no one need have these same regrets. It's not a self-improvement book about giving up chocolate or alcohol, which you may be relieved to hear, but rather a book about changing your deeper mindset to understand what really matters to you and being happy. We have included practical exercises for you throughout the book. To get the most out of it, these exercises should be completed as you listen through each chapter. And it's our intention that you listen to the book in chapter order, as each chapter builds on the previous one. There are also additional resources available on the website at www.be-more-kid.co.uk, which gives you the opportunity to download electronic copies of the full version of the exercises. You will also find additional exercises, as well as videos and access to podcasts, that focus on some of the topics discussed in the book. Parts of the book may make you feel uncomfortable. Parts may challenge your thinking. That's okay. Change means going outside of your comfort zone, and there are no wrong feelings or responses or answers. All we ask is that you have an open mind and give it a go. Have you ever noticed how differently children react to things that might incapacitate an adult? This story shows that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to things that determine happiness and success. Ed's story. When my little girl was 6, she broke her arm. She was playing with her brothers on the top bunk and fell off, landing badly on her arm. I still remember hearing the thud from downstairs when she landed. The reason I'm telling you this is because this is the moment that made me look at her, and in fact all kids, in a totally different light. Back to my daughter and the starting point of this philosophy. She coped incredibly. The only time she cried was when she first fell. She then handled every little thing that was thrown at her. The operation was stress-free. She enjoyed choosing a sling and cast because she was able to have her favourite colour, pink. She proudly told everyone at school what had happened and how long she'd be without the use of her arm for. In short, she not only accepted it, but totally embraced it. She opened drawers with her good arm and closed them with her head. I still have a picture of her at Disney on Ice, smiling and proudly showing her pink sling off. Comparing a child's typical response to how an adult would react in a similar situation, and contemplating other comparisons between kids and adults, we realized how many amazing resources we have as a kid that we lose touch with as we grow into adults, and how much we would all positively benefit from being able to reconnect with these resources again, combining them with the knowledge and experience that we now have as adults. Research we've carried out over the last 3 years in preparation for writing this book has shown us that there are far too many people who are not happy, and there are a number of common reasons that they give for this. They are not happy because they are not doing the things that are important to them and feel guilty for wanting to. They don't have the relationships that they crave. They are yearning to be accepted for who they are rather than feeling the need to fulfill other people's expectations. Feeling full of doubt and having self-limiting beliefs around confidence and trust, trapped by finances, in jobs and relationships that are not working for them. People feel stuck and they don't know how to free themselves. Surely there must be more to life? When there are so many people who are so desperately unhappy, often leading them to anxiety and depression, you might question what prevents them from changing their lives. The problem is that we are not taught how to control our emotions. We are not taught that we can actually change our thinking if it doesn't get us the outcomes we want. And we're not given the tools that we need to do that. There is a common mentality that we are not in control of our own thinking, not in control of our own lives, that things just happen to us. An attitude of blame is prevalent. The problem is that whilst we continue to absolve ourselves from responsibility and avoid being accountable as individuals, we are not the driver in our own lives. We are merely passengers, and therefore completely disempowered.